Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This is a blog I received from someone who works at the U.S. Embassy. It's probably a local, a Barbadian, and they're saying that they want to bring this to your attention. There are some concerns regarding the treatment of the locally recruited staff at the U.S. Embassy and missions in Barbados. It is disheartening to note that the staff members, despite their dedication and hard work, are compensated with salaries that do not exceed $3,000 a month. And I'm sure that is Barbados dollars, not US dollars. This is in stark contrast to the cost of living, especially considering that some of the buildings where diplomats reside have rental prices starting at $5,000 a month, okay? So they're getting paid, the local employees, the local staff members are being paid $3,000 a month, and the diplomats are paying rent for $5,000 a month. You can see that disparity right there, can't you? There has been ongoing talk from the government about efforts to secure raises for locally hired staff, but the narrative suggests that they have faced numerous challenges in implementing these changes. Yet, despite these supposed financial constraints, a new post of Deputy Consul General has recently been introduced, and these individuals occupying this position are being provided with new vehicles as well as a monthly parking allowance. In addition to their monthly allowance, they receive their base pay in Barbados dollars. The disparity in treatment between the senior positions and the locally recruited staff is painfully evident. While certain high-ranking individuals receive perks and benefits, the majority of staff who play a crucial role in the day-to-day operations are left struggling with minimal pay and limited support. This situation has created a growing sense of frustration among the locally recruited staff who feel their contributions are undervalued. I believe that this matter deserves your attention and consideration, and they're thanking me for bringing it to you. But this is from an anonymous concerned individual. Chances are they're working at the embassy. I have received in the past, like years ago, I received a very similar blog from someone working at the U.S. Embassy in Barbados, and they were talking about all the work that they do and the low pay they were receiving, pay that even back then, was difficult to live with. So it has not changed. This blogger is showing you that working at the U.S. Embassy in Barbados, I always thought that you have been paid in U.S. dollars. I guess not. But the person here is showing you that it has not changed. Anyone working at any local Barbadian or wherever they're from in the local area, CARICOM area, if they're working at the U.S. Embassy in Barbados, they're being, according to this person and according to what I've heard before, undervalued and underpaid. Undervalued and underpaid, although they're the ones who are really doing the work. Okay, so yeah, Barbadians, please, in the comment section, give your comments, give your views. You know, what should they do? They want to work. You have to work if you want to pay that mortgage and keep that car and put gas in the car. You kind of have to work. But what should people do when they are between a rock and a hard place? It is so difficult. I can get up here and say, oh, you should strike and you should do this. It doesn't work like that in real life. When you are on the ground and when you are walking that walk and when you have to step into those shoes, it's a difficult decision to make, but a decision has to be made. A decision has to be made, okay? So maybe the locals at the U.S. Embassy can have a chat, create a chat and decide how they want to move forward with this, because going on like this year after year after year is not beneficial. It's not beneficial, okay? So this blog is regarding the U.S. Embassy and missions of Barbados and how the local staff are being undervalued and underpaid. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.